Hello, hello. Welcome back to Poppy Fay Fitness. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old, welcome. And if you're anywhere in between, welcome. Today I am going to do a day in the life of like a football day, because for me, especially mentally, it really does take up the whole day. So I suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, which is particularly exacerbated, is that the right word? Any like performance-based things. So obviously football every week is a really big deal. And yeah, anything really performance-based is when it really gets worse quite quickly. It's also can be based around like really large crowds, depending on where we are. If I've been there before or travel, they're kind of like the top three situations where my anxiety really worsens. The weather today is absolutely miserable. I would show you what it's like, but then I'll either give away where I live or probably won't even be able to see it anyway, to be honest. But it's just stormy, windy, rainy, just not good. But a couple of my teammates said that they've been out for a walk this morning and they were like sweating, like it's really warm outside. So I don't really know about that. I've just woken up and honestly it feels like I've been awake for days, but that's also what my anxiety does and my adrenaline. As soon as I wake up I know it's game day, so my stomach goes like brr, my head goes like brr. So yeah, I'm just going to talk you through it, take you through what I do. First thing I do always, pretty much whether it's a game day or not, is I always get up, wash my face, clean my teeth, get that done, and then I just feel so much better. Eating's a little bit different on a Sunday because I have to eat like really little and often, otherwise I just will not eat because of my stomach. So first thing I'm going to do is just going to pop some skincare on. Obviously, as I suffer from acne, my skincare is quite small because I'm afraid to put anything on my skin most of the time. So I'm just going to do that first, and then we're going to go downstairs and make a cup of tea. I actually saw a video once, so I'd always get up and eat breakfast first, but I actually saw a video once of Dr. Alex, and he was saying about tooth enamel or something, and he was saying it's the first thing you should do when you wake up, like before you eat breakfast. He was saying something about when you brush your teeth, obviously you're like putting protection on there that stops enamel from eating away at your teeth, which you want to do before you eat. I don't know, don't call me a doctor. Actually, ever since then, it must have been like nearly 2 years ago, something like that, I always wake up, wash my face, clean my teeth, and I just feel, put water on my jumper, and I just feel like refreshed, ready for the day straight away. I know it's part of my routine and I just get going. That makes sense. They just dropped my Epsom salts everywhere and the lid's not on. God, my heart went pitter patter. Literally all I do for my skin is keep it really minimal. Don't know why I said it like that. So as you'll see, the cleanser, got to do this. The cleanser that I used also has a serum. So I pair those two together because I find it just helps keep my skin really calm, although my skin obviously does flare up. Like I've got quite a few breakouts at the minute. Everything's really smooth, everything's really calm, there's no like major redness anywhere. So yeah, they really work for me, whereas normally when my skin flares up it can be really sore or really itchy, anything like that, whereas I find I don't really get that since I've been using these two. It doesn't stop breakouts, obviously nothing really does. Not in a negative way, but just don't believe any marketing, oh this will clear your skin. Do you know what I mean? Because I've literally tried everything. When I tell you I've tried everything, I have tried everything. So it's more just about finding something that just keeps it calm, keeps it smooth, doesn't anger it, and yeah, that's a whole nother story, don't know what to call it. Anyway, I found also this it's like a hyaluronic acid moisturizer that I use for under my eyes. I find it just helps brighten them a little bit if I haven't had a lot of sleep, and it just keeps those areas really smooth and hydrated. Also, this is a really funny part of my get ready with me, because I literally am not a skincare expert. I literally am not a makeup expert. I just have found what works for me after trying a million gazillion products. Just found what works for me. Most of the time, it keeps it all calm and chillaxed. I don't think, sometimes I like to wear makeup on game day. It makes me feel nice, makes me feel good, makes me feel ready. But because the weather is so awful, I probably won't bother today actually. So I'm just going to put some SPF on. It's just a little mini Dermatologica SPF. Get my skin out of the way. Oh, I've just got it on my hoodie. Normally, I've actually found a really good tinted moisturiser that has SPF in it. So I don't actually tend to wear SPF separately that much anymore. If you don't wear SPF, you absolutely need to make sure you wear it every day, no matter where you are, even if you're staying inside, because it protects you from your phone screen or your laptop screen, whichever, etc, etc. Do I want to do anything else? Probably not. I think I'll just put a bit of gel through my brows, starting to stick down a little bit, because in the wind and rain, it's gonna go a bit crazy. It's gonna be a bit chaotic. That's probably all I'm gonna do for now. My tummy is like, I'll give it ratings throughout the day. I would say it's like simmering at a 4. So I'm gonna try and calmly have a cup of tea, eat now, because it's currently 9:15, and I don't have to leave till just gone 11. So we've got a good couple of hours to just really focus on chilling out, eating, making sure I've got loads of time, because that always really helps, basically. So let's go make a cup of tea. We are back in the wonderful, sparkly kitchen of dreams. Oh, already water in the kettle, so that is one of my favourite mugs. Just get the Jesus on. Some sausages. People wonder where I get it from. Pretty much always an Earl Grey tea as well in the morning. Okay, so as you probably saw in my last video, I have a toxic trait. That is making a cup of tea and not drinking it. So we'll see how this morning goes. Usually on a football day is the day where I'll drink the most of it, just because it makes me feel calm and like, yeah, I do have more time to drink it. Just makes me feel, I don't know, almost sounds really silly. Well, it's not silly because it's whatever works for you. But when I drink it, or if I finished it, it makes me feel like, right, okay, I finished that cup of tea, on to the next thing. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like the mini achievements in the day that actually get you through the day. So I've just put some sausages on, and normally I have like 4 or 5. Always on a football day, I try and shrink it to like 2 and 3, just so I don't get overwhelmed by what I'm eating, or the fact that I haven't been able to eat it then sets me off on a whole pattern of I haven't eaten enough, so I'm not going to play well, I'm not good enough kind of vibe. And obviously we don't want that. So obviously we want to avoid those kinds of negative thoughts. So I've just put some sausages on. I'm in the living room. I'm just going to put on, I've actually gotten back into Vampire Diaries for the 5th time. This might even be the 6th time. And I am just flicking through bits that I know are a bit like slow or a bit boring. So I'm just going to pop it on in the background because it's just so easy to have on. And then, yeah, we'll have some breakfast. So, got my brekkie. Don't know if you can see that piece of sourdough. Literally has the biggest hole in. It's like the most pointless piece of sourdough ever. I'm going to sit down and watch Vampire Diaries and just pretend nothing else exists so that I can eat comfortably and finish the meal. Because as soon as I start to get anxious, I will not eat. Always wear the sports bra for football. Always, without fail. So this is obviously my initial, so Poppy Spencer Fails. And then we got the Shaftesbury logo. I literally washed this top last night. I washed this last night, so it's just gonna get ruined again. Yay. Actually, I think I might put an underlayer on. Guys, let's have a wee bit, shall we? I'm still meeting 2 of my friends for a coffee first. Yeah, I think weirdly my anxiety's chill. I'm just going to take my morning supplements as well. So if you watched my last video, you'd know that in the morning I take glucosamine. Vitamin D, especially when I do it like today, it's literally miserable. Vitamin C I've already taken. I'll take my creatine. A little tub. Big tub actually. So originally our club couldn't order like 2 kits because we couldn't afford it, and all of the sizes pretty much were in men's, not women's. So I actually bought my own football shorts. They're the exact same, they're both Adidas. Just have them at home and I can just wear them in. So I'm just gonna pop these on. Because it's obviously cold, I'm just going to pop some Gymshark joggers on over the top of my shorts. Cozy. Then, one of my favourite jumpers of all time. Literally the same as my top, but in a jumper form. Okay, the jumper is on. Now, do you have also my Shaftesbury FC jacket, rain jacket, put on. This does not have my initials on it, I don't think. I'll be wearing this too, obviously because it's raining. Let's do me air and let's get ready. Jingle bell, jingle bell. And I've literally just got a men's gel that actually is one of my favourites because it has a really glossy finish, whereas a lot of them have like a matte finish. So have a happy holiday. Smooth it back, smooth it back, smooth it back. It's going to be very windy today. Tiny bit of makeup on, I just want a little bit. Okay, hair is done. I look like a boiled egg from the front, but hopefully it looks alright from the back. Literally just going to go for a wee and then off we go. If you can tell.
What do you like it?
What I do. Where'd you pull that from? You know? This is like a broom in the background. And here we are about, I think it's like 8-9 hours later. I've just gotten back. It's, I think, about 8 o'clock, 7:45. Yeah, we won 9-0 today. 9-0 in the awful weather. It was so windy, it just chucked it down pretty much the whole time. But I always think that makes me work so much harder because obviously you don't want to get cold. So yeah, obviously, as you can see from the clips before, absolutely buzzing with that win. And we all did so well as a team. We stayed at the club for food afterwards, and then we stayed to watch the Man United versus Ipswich game. So I've just gotten home and I'm just running myself a bath. I always, without fail, have a recovery bath. This is just something that I find suits me the best, makes me feel the most recovered the next day. I just think it really makes a dramatic difference. So definitely something I recommend in sort of your recovery journey or after you've done a really big workout, anything like that. And this is the bag that I nearly spilled this morning, which was not good. So they're all in there. They've just dissolved. Anyway, I just put like a cupful in there. So I'm going to do that. And then to be honest, I normally order a Domino's. I'm probably going to order a Domino's and then get into bed and watch I'm a Celeb and just chill out. I'm gonna end the video here because there's not really anything interesting this evening apart from me eating and sleeping. And then I'll probably do a couple of stretches before I go to bed. But yeah, again, that's just kind of, if I feel like it, if I'm feeling a bit stiff, then I'll do some of them before I go to bed. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry, it's quite a short, random video today. It's just a little bit of an insight. My anxiety was really good today. It was really good today, so I'm super happy, super happy. Obviously, I can't really film just before we go onto the pitch, and that's when it's the worst. Yeah, but it didn't feel completely overwhelming today. I felt like I really had a hold of it, which was good. The team talk's always the hardest because we're kind of sat down, and I'm not very good at sitting still. It's all done. And then I'm back to work tomorrow, as we all are. Happy Monday for tomorrow, or whatever day you are watching this on. So, have a lovely week coming up. Have a lovely evening, whatever you choose to do. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. See you later.